Okay, so my third video in my planner plans videos is going to be my what I'm going to class as everyday carries. So this is the 2025 planner that I will be carrying around with me, and I will probably carry this one and possibly this one as well. So I'll go into a bit more detail about the three of these. So these three are going to be my everyday carries, but possibly not every day. I'll explain that in a second. So it's only recently that I've heard the term everyday carry, or EDC, and the term makes sense to me because obviously it's something that you carry around with you every day. But like I said, I'm not every day, mostly. Okay, so I will start with Snoopy. No idea where it says happy birthday Snoopy, but maybe there was an anniversary edition or something. I don't like the fact that he's on twice, because surely it should have been Snoopy or Charlie Brown that was on twice, but it is what it is. So this is just a regular dot grid, very dark. I didn't realise the dots were this dark when I got it. The grid was this dark when I got it, but that's fine. So this is going to be my running to-do list, and that is going to be work and life. The reason is that at the minute I am using a notebook for my to-do list, but what happens is that once I turn over the page, so say I had like my to-do lists on here and I'd done like half of them, as soon as this page enters the thought, all this is forgotten. And the other thing is that because it's also a notebook, I make so many like random notes that make no sense to future me, that I just completely forget there's any to-do lists, like back pages, because I'm like, oh yeah, that was a note about this, okay, I'll move on. So this is going to be a running to-do list. Now I can't decide, so I was going to draw like a line down, write the date and then write the to-do, but I can't decide if I want to use it this way on instead, and just have like a long list instead of like two. I don't know, like, does that make sense? Like it's one big list instead of two. Yeah, so anyway, that's my to-do list, which will not come with me outside. It will stay either in the house or in my work bag. So speaking of work, this one that if you've seen a previous video, I bought this thinking it was like one of these, so a weekly one, and turns out it's not. It's just a regular dot grid notebook. So I've decided I am going to, oh, how sparkly it is. Sorry. I've decided I'm going to use this one for my work notes. At the minute, and this could change next year, but who knows at the minute. So at the minute I do a lot of project based work, and what's happening is I'm getting pulled onto so many different projects, and once I go back to one of the ones that I did maybe like a week or two ago, I'm forgetting where I was at, what I was doing, what my thought process was behind things. So I'm thinking if I can just write like project name and then all my project notes on it, then at least I can have an overview of what on earth I was doing. So obviously this one is kind of an everyday carry because it will be used 5 days a week, but it's not going to come with me everywhere. It will just be going from my office to my work office and then back home to my home office again. So mostly every day, 5 out of 7 days carry. And then this one, is what we can class as an everyday carry. It is a A6 Kinbor. It is small enough that it will fit in most of my handbags, which is perfect because this is essentially going to be my brain. I am so scatterbrained, and it's really annoying me. I am getting more forgetful, or I feel like I'm getting more forgetful, but maybe it's because I've got more going on that I'm forgetting more things. So this will literally be Charlotte's brain. Oh, sorry. Random thoughts, feelings, brain dump. Have not decided what I'm going to use these 4 pages for yet. So I've already actually put in some people's birthdays and the ages so that I actually remember if it's what we class as a special birthday or not. So that's what I'm going to do for these monthlies, just like appointments, meetings, dates, events. I did say what I'm watching because sometimes I just forget. Like, I'll start a series and then because I'm so busy, I won't get around to it in like a week or 2, and then I'll come back to a bit of free time where I can watch a series, and then I'm like, oh, I wasn't actually, have I been watching anything? Oh, I don't think I was watching anything, so it's just, what was I watching? And then it goes straight into dailies. So I have no idea what to use the 1 monthly thing for yet, but this there's a small timeline where I might use what I'm doing on the day, similar to how it is here. So for meetings, dates, events, just within the time frame. Otherwise, this is just going to be a giant big brain dump. This is going to be my thoughts, my feelings, anything that is unfiltered, and it's probably going to be a load of mumbling and thought mumbling, but I think sometimes that I get too overwhelmed with life, and sometimes I just need a good mumble just to get it out, and then it'll be clear and my thoughts will be clear and I'll feel much better. So I've got all these daily pages to get in what on earth is going in my head, and then if I need space there's some pages at the end. So let's have a look. Was that 17? Yeah, so I've got 17 pages at the end where I can use it as overflow if I need to, but otherwise, and this book will probably need burning at the end of its life because I'll probably end up writing some really nasty things that I will not mean, probably about myself as well. But this panda book is essentially going to be my brain. So thanks for watching this video if you made it to the end, and I apologise if I mumbled, but I've got some more notebooks coming up in the next coming weeks, some more thoughts about how I'm going to be using those, so hopefully you'll watch those as well and enjoy. Thank you.